Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of January 31st through February 2nd, 2025. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. All right, so you have the overall energy as Temperance, Magician, the Moon. We have the Wheel, King of Swords, Six of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Wands. All right, so overall energies for you, I kind of feel like maybe you've been doing some kind of healing, maybe using meditation, spells, prayers, whatever the case. It looks like you've been trying to restore some sort of balance or peace in your life. And I feel like you've been also maybe channeling or siphoning some sort of energy. Like maybe you figured out a way to use your emotions to manifest things. So in a sense, something looks like emotional manifesting. You also just might be very skilled at this, or there could be some sort of talent that you have that's very strong or very magical in a sense. Now, the shadow side of this is that either you are kind of like a master manipulator, or you're dealing with someone who is just very good at deflecting and creating illusions and making them making people believe what they say. Now, just because someone is making someone believe what they say doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a lie either. Just means that somebody is just very good at tuning in with people's emotions and saying the things that they need to hear. Or making you, it could be like it's good for someone who's also either a salesman or a motivational speaker even, because it's like, how does this person know how to put these things into words, and how did they know it would work on me? Like, this person is just very, very good. Or you are very, very good at getting people to believe something, and making something into a reality. Same thing if you have big dreams and you sell this dream and you're like, oh, I can see it here. People doing this and coming in from different places, and like somebody is just very good at selling a dream and helping people see their vision. It's just like, I see it. So yeah, you might be a very good influencer or storyteller, or you are dealing with someone who is. Also, in regards to channeling or spirituality, someone might be using some sort of spell work to bring in what they want, to channel in a soulmate or love into their lives. Now, the other thing I'm getting is that you could be some form of matchmaker, or you are someone who brings people together, or holds everything in place, or maybe you're some sort of peacemaker. Maybe you know how to balance or temper energies and help people get along. But yeah, you could be some sort of a matchmaker, and maybe you're trying to bring two people together. I feel like there is change coming. There is something that is opening up to you, like an opportunity is opening up to you. And I do feel that you're going to walk through this window of opportunity, or someone will, if you are trying to create an opportunity for someone, I feel like they're going to take it. Something is part of your destiny, or something just feels like it was meant to be. And it does seem like, there is, the conditions are right. Everything is in alignment for something to happen. And so I feel like you are going to be where you need to be, or you're at the right place at the right time, meeting the right person that you need to meet, whether it's for something romantic or business or networking or whatever the case. But it does look like something could be romantic in nature, and maybe coming into contact with someone who you feel is like your best friend or soulmate. Maybe you feel like you trust this person, or you can share anything with them. And I do feel like this is a relationship that has carried over from the past. Even if it's not romantic in nature, I feel like you will be interacting with someone from your past. I kind of feel like somebody is being welcomed in. It's like, welcome to my life, or welcome to my world. So I don't know. That's what it feels like. I mean, something could be a dream, or it could be mystical. Maybe you're just showing your home to someone. There is a possibility that you are wanting someone to meet your mother, or vice versa, someone wants you to meet their mother. Also, from a spiritual standpoint, I feel that someone is being visited by a future child. It could be a future child, a future companion, but I feel like it's a future child for somebody. You might have a dream about your pregnancy before it happens. It also could be that you're dreaming of someone else's pregnancy, but it just feels like you're being introduced to this future event or this future person. You also might find yourself being very creative and tapping into a part of yourself that has been lost or abandoned. And I feel like there's new life coming into your passion or creative project. If you're single, I feel like there is someone who is making their intentions to approach you. Or if you are the pursuer, you might be making your intentions to pursue someone. I feel like there is a mutual attraction between two people. I feel that someone's getting very comfortable with you and complimenting you. Yeah, I feel like you're being pursued or getting ready to be. Someone is coming off like a virgin or very virginal, but also seductive. Career-wise, it's likely you're wanting to start your own business. If you already have your own business, then you might be playing around with some sort of new ideas that you said you were going to do in the past, and you're like, okay, now is a good time for me to revisit that old idea I was going to do, and you might try it out and see how it works. Seems like you're really passionate about life. I feel like you're optimistic. You might also pamper yourself. So you might treat yourself to some new clothes or a spa day. Yeah. As a warning, there's a possibility that someone admires you, but they might already be involved with someone. And they might flirt with you just to see if they still have it or just to see if they can. Seems like there was some sort of blockage or secret that was keeping you back, or someone was keeping from you, but it's being moved out the way, or the secret is coming out. Something also kind of looks like somebody is taking a bait. Something is like just some sort of bait, and I feel like you take it. I don't know what it is that you're being baited into, though. You could be confronted by an air sign, or you might be confronting one. I feel that someone's honesty is painful. But you probably needed this. I feel like there's also some sort of dominance. Either you are trying to establish dominance over someone, or vice versa. I kind of feel like it's two people trying to establish dominance over each other. So it's two alpha individuals going head to head. I feel like one person is going to eventually take the high road, though. They're like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth, or I'm not going to feed into this. Feels like somebody's being called out on something now. You might not like it when somebody calls you out, but then you admire it or appreciate it at the same time. I feel like somebody is also trying to establish boundaries, or somebody was holding on to a grudge, but they're willing to forgive. I feel like maybe a personal grudge was too heavy, and somebody's like, I don't want to hold on to this anymore. I'm ready to let this go. So it's still, in a sense, like forgiveness. Feels like someone's also been daydreaming or fantasizing about the past. So someone's being tempted. It's likely that you're going to indulge into some sort of desires or pleasures. Any form of temptation, any form of taboo, I feel like you're going to indulge in it. If you've been trying to restrict yourself from eating certain things or drinking too much or whatever it is, it looks like you overindulge. If there is someone that you've been lusting, it does look like you feed into those desires. Any form of lust or indulgence, I just feel like you're gonna, any form of lust or desire, I feel like you're gonna indulge in it. I feel like somebody is also trying not to become obsessive, but it starts to consume them. This can also be a situation where you told yourself not to look at some sort of old pictures or old messages because you knew it would trigger something, and you just healed, and you might end up opening up Pandora's box again. And then it's out of control emotionally, or dealing with whatever you have going on inside it. It just becomes like intense. Somebody might be your Achilles heel. Again, I feel the energy of someone who wants to dominate or be in control or take the lead, take the initiative. I don't know how it's going to manifest, but somebody is going to express their dominance, even if it's something as simple as somebody's dog coming and urinating on something to establish dominance. I feel like that's what is happening. Somebody is like trying to establish their dominance. I feel like the tables are turning in a situation as well. So initially, I don't know, something was going this way, now it's going the other way. Let's just say in the past, you were in love with somebody, but they weren't in love with you. There's a possibility that the tables are turning and now they're in love with you, but you're not in love with them. I feel like someone also wants to take back their independence. So I don't know, someone is maybe feeling held back or restricted in some way. And I feel like somebody is like, no, I'm taking back control of this situation. So there's something that's going on that I feel like you gain control of. Especially if it's having to do with your money or your career. Also, if someone feels like they let themselves go, I feel like they are going to take back control of that. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have the thinking woman, all tied up, attachment, overall energy, the temple path. Again, I'm getting something is part of your destiny and that a path has been lit up for you. It's kind of like the same thing where I was saying, like, it feels like you've been baited. Like you were meant to go in this direction, or you were meant to do XYZ for a reason. Everything has led up to this moment. It's possible that someone is ready to tell the truth or reveal their mask. Either you have a hold over someone or someone has had a hold over you. There could also be like an air sign that puts you in a bind, or mentally, like you, I don't know, feel enslaved by them. I don't know if this person is living like rent free in your head, like, I feel like there's two people who are bound together, and especially if it's an air sign. It feels though that somebody is ready to remove their mask, or someone is ready to hold themselves accountable for something. And there's a sense of realization. Someone is realizing they've been caught. They're like, this was a trap. Someone trapped me. Entrapment. Caught. Maybe someone's been caught red-handed. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm getting. Yeah, is that someone has, it's a feeling of being trapped because somebody took the bait. All right, well, I hope that makes sense, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.